The manufacturing slump and trade war with China have triggered fears of a recession, but the press is often presenting economic data out of context and blowing facts out of proportion. For example, take the manufacturing sector slowdown. Since September 2018, manufacturing activity plunged from a record high of 61.3%. 10 days ago, the August manufacturing report showed further deterioration, and the press covered it widely. This monthly manufacturing data series from the Institute of Supply Management, which certifies corporate purchasing management professionals, is designed to signal a recession when it falls to less than 50%. It literally predicted 9 of the last 3 recessions. Over the last 3 economic cycles, the ISM Manufacturing Index dipped below 50 9 times, but was followed actually by a recession 3 times. Rather, manufacturing rebounded after the index fell below the 50% recession signal. This is important context missing from the press coverage. In addition, with the exception of the New York Times, the media coverage of the slump in manufacturing neglected to report the fact that only 11% of U.S. gross domestic product comes from manufacturing. Without that context, you're left to think a recession is right around the corner when it's not. In fact, 2 days after the manufacturing numbers were released, the ISM reported its index of the 89% of the economy not in manufacturing, and it popped from 53.7 in July to 56.4 in August. The 89% of the U.S. economy outside the manufacturing sector is doing just fine, better than its average monthly reading since its inception in January 2008. Like the manufacturing index, the non-manufacturing index is designed to drop to less than 50 before the onset of a recession. It's not doing anything like that. The drop in manufacturing is not good news, but the press coverage failed to mention that manufacturing is not so important in modern financial U.S. history, as well as the mixed track record of the ISM index in forecasting a recession. Another fear factor in the financial press is the effect of the trade war on the U.S. economy. While the U.S.-China trade war almost daily erupts in massive and dramatic press coverage, the nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office on October 21st published a forecast indicating the clash of the economic titans won't have much of an actual impact on the U.S. economy. CBO is predicting the U.S. in 2019 will grow 2.3%, despite the U.S.-China trade war. To be clear, CBO publishes a 25-page report quarterly on the long-term debt and annual federal budget deficit, and it includes the 2019 growth forecast. The latest CBO forecast confirms that the China trade war isn't about to sink the economy, though the financial press is dominated by news of the international trade clash. That was important economic news, but it wasn't in the financial press. With the stock market near an all-time record high, keep in mind that economic facts in the media are often presented without proper context and sensationalized.